Hello children, good morning. Welcome for today's biology class. So today we are going to cover types of diseases, causes of diseases and infectious agents. Okay, ready children? Shall we proceed? So first is types of diseases. So diseases are of different types. It can be acute diseases or chronic diseases. Acute diseases, they last only for a short period of time. They does not have these diseases, no, so they are not having any type of long term effect on health. So they will produce only short effect and it will be cured easily. Okay, so for example cold, typhoid, cholera, so like that this type, no, for example you suffer from common cold, it will be cured within a short period of time. So it does not produce any type of long-term effect on health. So that type of diseases, you call that as acute diseases. You won't feel much weak. If you feel weak also, it will be for only for a short time. Fever means it may be only for a short time. Okay, so next is chronic diseases. So these diseases, they last for a long time and they produce no long-term drastic effect on health. Example, diabetes, tuberculosis, elephantiasis, arthritis, cancer. Because the people know they will be having long-term side effect. They will be suffering for a long time. So this type of diseases, we call that as chronic diseases. Sometimes even acute diseases also, no, they can produce some problems. So if the people are associated with other the organ problems and all, no, so it can also lead to some problems in their body and in acute diseases also, but not always. But chronic diseases always, no, it will be lasting for a long period of time. So next is infectious diseases. These diseases, no, so they are spread from an infected person to healthy person. So how is it being infected? It can be by means of air, water, food, vectors, or physical contact or sexual contact. Okay, so if it is spread like that, you infectious diseases. You know, COVID, that is also infectious diseases. It is being spread from one person to other and it is highly contagious. Okay, children. So the same way you see here. So common cold, chicken pox, mumps, measles, typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, malaria, AIDS. So, but some diseases they can be they may not be producing much side effect on health. Some diseases they produce lot of side effects on health. For example, common cold, that is also infectious, but it is only producing short term effect. But you see here AIDS and all, so it produces long term effect and the people will be suffering from lot of problems. Okay, so if it is spread through what droplets or air, that you call that as airborne diseases. Spread through water, when the water is not clean, that you call that as waterborne diseases. If it is spread through food, okay, so accordingly it can be in different way. Vectors through mosquitoes or house flies or cockroaches, it can be spread. Non-infectious diseases, so these diseases are non-communicable diseases. So these all are not spread from an infected person to healthy person. For example, vitamin deficiency diseases, mineral deficiency diseases, high blood pressure. Okay, so beriberi, rickets, scurvy, night blindness, these all are different vitamin deficiency diseases. So these diseases are not infectious, but it is due to some other reason. For example, if you don't take nutrient rich food, balanced diet, you may suffer from mineral deficiency, for example anemia, iron deficiency. Okay, so like that, no. So vitamin deficiencies, it can cause beriberi, rickets, scurvy, night blindness. For night blindness is caused by vitamin A deficiency. Okay, so even the diseases, if it is spread like that, that you call that as non-communicable. It can be communicable or non-communicable. Communicable means when it is spread from an infected person to healthy person. Non-communicable means it is not spread from an infected person to healthy, but some other means it is being spread. That you call that as non-infectious. Okay, so these are some types of diseases. Now let us go to causes of diseases. If the diseases are spread, it can be spread by pathogens. Pathogen means they are causing diseases. Okay, so pathogens. So these pathogens, no, So they can be virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoans or worms. Virus, for example, mumps virus, polio virus, bacterial diseases are there, fungal diseases, skin diseases, protozoan diseases, amoebic dysentery. So worms, elephantiasis, it is caused by worms. Okay, then next it can be poor health or undernourishment. Means if you don't take balanced diet. Okay, so when you don't take nutrient rich food, so due to undernourishment, it can be that you call that as, that is, it is caused by poor health or undernourishment. Then malfunctioning of body parts. If any of your body part it is not working properly, so that is due to malfunctioning of body organs. For example, kidney failure. Okay, so heart failure, that can be. Then environmental pollution. You know, nowadays the environment is being polluted by various human activities: air pollution, water pollution, land pollution. So some people, you know, during air pollution they suffer from allergic disorders. So like that, water pollution, it can cause no other type of digestive problems and all for that people. So like maybe they suffer from diseases. So that is diseases caused by environmental pollution. Genetic disorders. So these diseases are being carried from so parents to offspring. So that you call that as genetic disorders. So this is hereditary diseases. These diseases are surely they are getting from their parents or maybe from grandparents. From grandparents through parents and to offspring it can be spread. So when the diseases it is being sent through genes, that you call that as genetic disorder. For genetic disorder there is no cure. So for that mainly so genetic engineering one branch of biology, so through that the cure can be done. Otherwise for genetic disorder, so the people they will be suffering from the problem so throughout their lifetime. For that they have to take continuously medicines and all. So let us see the infectious diseases. So first is infectious agents, the disease causing agents. Already I told you it can be virus or bacteria, fungi, protozoans and worms. These all are mostly microscopic. Easily they are not visible for naked eye. Viruses causing diseases, that is common cold, influenza, measles, mumps, chickenpox, AIDS, hepatitis, even you can add COVID also. Coronavirus, it is causing the disease nowadays, that can be also added in this category. Then bacteria, cholera, typhoid, tuberculosis, tetanus, anthrax, food poisoning. These all are bacterial diseases. Fungal diseases, various skin infections are caused by fungi. Then protozoa, malaria, kala azar, then amoebic dysentery, sleeping sickness, these all are caused by protozoans. Worms, that is various intestinal infections, elephantiasis. So mainly for how can you prevent the diseases? By taking the personal hygiene and the public hygiene, both are needed. So clean drinking water, clean food. Okay, so one personal hygiene. So by means of these methods, you can control, you can prevent the diseases, because always prevention is better than cure, that you know that. So accordingly if we follow, always we will be free from diseases, we can lead a healthy life, children. Okay, so here whatever different type of this infectious agents and diseases and all, try to by heart the examples. They can, by giving diseases, they can ask which type of infectious agent it causes, like that can be asked. Otherwise by giving infectious agents, these viral diseases, bacterial diseases, like that also it can be asked. Even it can be asked in 5 marks also. And differences between acute diseases, chronic diseases, communicable or non-communicable, these all are repeatedly asked questions, children. So that I have given in your assignment, you complete that and submit in time, children. Okay, so go through that whatever I taught and familiarize the terms, because we are getting different terms and names of infectious agents. Okay children, study thoroughly and complete your assignment. Thank you children.